Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. This is it. We are now in the final week of Season 3 here in Modern Warfare and Warzone. Come this time next week, Season 4 should be live if there's no unexpected delays or any other problems like that. And of course, that is going to be a huge update, possibly the single biggest update that we'll have for the entire year. But before we get to that point, we've got today's update first. The final Season 3 update, which, I'll be honest, is definitely not anything too substantial. It is a simple game settings or hotfix update, so you don't need to download anything extra for it. However, not only did it introduce a few new things into the game, but it also tells us even more information about what to expect for Season 4. So today, we're breaking down all the changes that just came to the game in the final update of Season 3. So if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you are new to the channel, or if you happen to be a part of the 77% of viewers who are not subscribed, I am always covering the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and pretty much everything else in between. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on to stay up to date with all of that. So as far as this new patch goes, like I said, you don't need to download anything extra for this one. And instead, the next time you jump onto the game, it will be automatically downloaded for you on the main menu, and then you'll be good to go. But even though this is a smaller update comparatively, it did change a handful of things. So starting with multiplayer this week, first and foremost, we did get a brand new playlist update or playlist refresh, the final one of Season 3. And per usual, we have Quick Play, which has all the basic modes we're used to seeing. We've got Standard Ground War, we've got Gunfight Blueprints, we've got Gun Game on the Gunfight maps with a decreased player count of 4 players in total. So this is definitely a very interesting twist on the maps we typically have in Gun Game. Then we also have Deathmatch Domination, a combination of Team Deathmatch and Domination, hence the name. We've got Drop Zone, and then separated, we have Shipment 24/7 and also Shoot House 24/7 as well. So honestly, a pretty big playlist update for this week. You know, nothing too crazy or nothing too new per se, but we do definitely have a pretty diverse selection of modes for this week. Also, one thing to note here is that we don't have the mode of Jug of War, which, as you'll recall, was previewed at the very start of Season 3 by the European PlayStation blog. So I guess either that got scrapped, or it will be coming to the game in Season 4 instead. Now, getting into the shop, we've actually got a pretty cool update this week if you are a fan of the Grau 556, because we've got a brand new tracer pack featuring purple tracers for both the Grau and also the MP7 as well. So this bundle is available for 1600 COD points, and this features the Alpha Grau blueprint, the Omega SMG blueprint for the MP7, a melee blueprint, a charm, and also a calling card. Then we do also have the Lumber Tactical bundle as well, which runs for 2000 COD points, and this features the Bunyan skin for Reigns, an LMG blueprint, a shotgun blueprint, a new melee blueprint, a finishing move, an operator quip, an emblem, a calling card, and a charm too. Then, getting into the Warzone changes for this week, unfortunately this week seems to be yet another smaller one that should change next week with the launch of Season 4, but as of now the playlists here are not any different from last week, except for the fact that the Classic mode has now been removed. So currently, we have Battle Royale quads, Battle Royale trios, and also Battle Royale solos, and then we have Plunder quads too. Now, we have been seeing the occasional Friday update for the Warzone playlists, so it is quite possible we could see that happen later this week, but we're not too sure as of now. They have not confirmed anything officially yet, and of course, the ultimate disappointment this week is the lack of duos. However, this update does essentially confirm that duos will be coming to the game during Season 4, seeing as Infinity Ward did say it was coming soon previously, and it was also leaked in the files a while back. So really, duos should be coming to the game any week now, and Season 4 is looking like the best time for that to happen. Then, because this is just a simple playlist update, this one didn't include too much outside of the basic refreshes. So this week we don't have any smaller back-end adjustments or changes that were mentioned, but we do know that we've got some bigger changes coming up. And because this is in fact the final week of Season 3, there's also a few other important things to keep in mind as well. Now, as always, when we do have these smaller updates, I like to also take a look at the Trello board to preview what kind of changes and other updates that Infinity Ward has shared with us. You know, sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's a little, but either way, we do get a nice insight into what is being planned to be updated in-game in the future. So, in the multiplayer section, the current in-progress issues that we haven't seen before consist of the unlock challenges for Talon not working correctly, not being able to use an airstrike in-game, and I believe this is also an issue in Warzone 2. You know, the whole airspace too crowded glitch or whatever it says. Super annoying to run into, so hopefully that gets fixed here soon. And then alongside that, we also see the in-progress issues of players being able to move during the match countdown, and various graphical corruption issues appearing while in-game in multiplayer too. Then in Warzone, there is really only one in-progress issue that we haven't seen before, and that is, while in the Gulag, players being able to use other weapons than the ones they're supposed to have access to. Then on PC, it's pretty much just the same old, various dev errors and a ground war crashing issue, and outside of that, the Trello board really is not too active this week. But we do know that this is not all the changes and issues they're working on. Like for instance, one big issue that's been messing with players pretty much all season long is the ability to unlock the Season 3 Max emblem, or the S3-10 emblem, for completing all of your officer challenges. Basically, it will unlock just fine for some players, but for a lot of players, it won't. It just stays hidden on their accounts. I think more recently, it has started to show up more and more on players' accounts, but this is not fully resolved yet to my knowledge. So that's an issue that ideally will be fixed here pretty soon, as obviously this emblem and the challenges aren't going to be around for too much longer. That said, if you have completed all of your officer challenges and you don't have the emblem, no need to fear, you will get it, just eventually. Now, another pretty big issue that some players are experiencing is their Mud Jobber MP7 blueprint not actually unlocking when they complete the Bunker 11 Easter egg in Warzone. And unfortunately, this is an issue I am experiencing myself. In a conversation that OG X-Rays and I had with Joe Seacott over on Twitter, he said they are still investigating it, they are fully aware of it, but still looking into it. And basically, this issue is only valid for players who completed the Easter egg in roughly the first 12 to 24 hours. Now, my squad of Espresso, Pro Reborn, and myself were among some of the first to actually complete the Easter egg, and I did actually complete it a second time that night with some other friends too. And none of them from either squad, obviously myself included, have the blueprint despite seeing the notification on screen. Now, if you were to do the Easter egg today or at any point in the near future, everything would be fine and you should get the blueprint all fine and dandy. That is, if you can get past all the players now camping the bunker, but hopefully this is fixed in the near future as well. Then, because this is the final week of the season, there's also a few checklist items I want to bring up to hopefully help you get the most out of Season 3. Now, when Season 4 goes live, a lot of Season 3 content is just going to up and disappear. And this includes the Season 3 Battle Pass, the Officer Challenges, and also your seasonal rank. So everyone who is above rank 55 is going to be reset back to rank 55 when Season 4 goes live. So if you're not rank 155 yet, be sure to try and grind out some games this week to reach that point. That way you can get the Fugitive Scar blueprint, which is also exclusive to this season too. Also, if you're not tier 100 in your battle pass yet, you definitely want to make sure you do get that done as well, as the battle pass content that you don't unlock, even if you bought the pass, will be locked away forever if you don't unlock it before the season ends. Now, the weapons of the SKS and the Renetti will still be available, presumably through some challenges next season. However, everything else will go away permanently. Then, if you are interested in completing all 100 Season 3 officer challenges, those will also reset when Season 4 goes live. So if you do want to unlock the emblem, or I guess at least get to the point where you are supposed to unlock the emblem, that should be on your to-do list as well. Anyways, with all of that being said, that is effectively everything that just changed in the final Season 3 update, and that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it, and of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and everything in between, Feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on, that way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WhosImmortal on all Scuff, G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links can be found in the description below, and once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.